So that Final Fantasy VII First Soldier trailer really got a lot of people talking, really sparked a lot of opinions, and I know before anybody says anything, I know that they said these designs are just placeholders, take them with a grain of salt, whatever, you know what I mean? They prominently featured that blonde character, right? The other characters, I think, are probably placeholders, but I think there's something with the guy in that trailer, that blonde character. And we saw like a lot of story element kind of canon shots from everything. We got Hollander. We got Hollander in those videos. But today I want to pose a thought. Just a theory, just a thought. Now I know I came out and said that I think that blonde guy is Cloud's dad. What if we go deeper? What if we go more sinister, sci-fi, horror-esque? What if Cloud has no real dad, as we think of a father? Like, two people coming together, making a kid. What if Cloud doesn't have that? Cloud's mom, he was born from Cloud's mom. But what if Cloud is a clone? Let's say he was a result of them trying to reproduce the process which made Sephiroth. And that blonde guy is the key. The blonde guy being the key. What if, now this is out there. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this is out there, but just ride with me for a minute. Just ride with me for a minute, okay? Just put your seatbelt on, turn on some music, whatever. Just ride with me for a minute down the road here. And you'll see where I'm going. Hojo is the reason everything is terrible in this world. He is the reason, right? So, if you take what they did with the Sephiroth experiment, you know, Lucretia being his physical mother, and being born of the DNA of Genova and all that kind of stuff. And Hojo, I'm pretty sure it's canon that Hojo provided the male DNA to make Sephiroth. What if something similar was done with Cloud, but they had some DNA on hand from that blonde guy? Now, he doesn't have a name or anything yet. This is just speculation, but what if that guy, right there, this dude, is genetically Cloud's father? Like, he's the first soldier. He was the first one to make it into the soldier program, all that kind of thing. And they use his DNA to try and replicate that guy several times. The power of this guy. Now, we don't know what happened to this guy. They've already said a couple of new characters are going to be introduced in the first soldier. A couple of new characters to the canon are going to be introduced. I think this guy might be one of them. I think he might be one. I think he's got ties to Cloud's parentage. I'm starting to think Cloud is a clone. If he's not this guy's kid, he is a clone. Or not a clone in the way we think, but the way Sephiroth was created genetically, you know. Or what if he is a clone? What if he is a clone and then Cloud's mom is just a guise, right? Or some of her DNA was used? Because here's the thing. Everything in Nibelheim is controlled by Shinra. It is a Shinra front. It is a Shinra front. Everything that goes on there is a cover for something Shinra is doing there. And I said before, in several videos, Nibelheim should be very X-Filesy. It should be very X-Files-esque in Remake. The one place in all of Final Fantasy VII lore that should be shrouded in mystery and like the science fiction horror aspect to it, this suspenseful mystery kind of thing to it, should be Nibelheim. Just the fact that it's rebuilt and nobody even addresses the fact that it was destroyed that fateful night by Sephiroth. It was just rebuilt and new people there or whatever, which are probably Shinra employees. They're probably Shinra employees that are with the R&D division. R&D, Scientific Research Division, those are probably all employees. What if Cloud's mother was an employee? What if Cloud's mother was secretly an employee for Shinra, like Lucretia was in some degree, you know? There are so many ways you could go with this, and my mind started spinning. I actually tweeted, I said, look, my theory brain is going crazy right now after I saw that first Soldier trailer. My theory brain is going crazy right now. Because they made no bones about, this looks like an older Cloud. This looks like a Cloud in his late 20s. If you were to make Cloud Strife look like, gruff him up a little bit, put him in his late 20s, he would look like that dude. That is what he would look like. So either this is his dad by natural means, or by some kind of like scientific experimentation, or Cloud is a clone of this guy. I think it's one of the two. And I think we might get that question answered. And I think when you get to Nibelheim, Cloud's going to find out more about himself. Just like Sephiroth found out things about himself there. Now wrap your brain around this. And I'll do another video kind of diving into this a little bit more here soon as well. But what about this? You have the encounter with Sephiroth in the mansion. You have the Sephiroth encounter in the mansion where he talks about you're just a puppet and all that kind of stuff. What if he alludes to Cloud? He's like, there's some stuff here on you as well. There's also some stuff here on you as well. What if that begins Cloud's downward spiral into madness? What if game number 2 is just Cloud descending into madness? Like, little drops here, little drops there. Maybe Vincent Valentine, he doesn't know Cloud at this point, but he's probably read all the tomes down there. He probably knows all the information down there. Once he gets to know Cloud, he's like, oh, hey, you're Cloud Strife. What does that mean? Oh, no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I just had a feeling I was going to run into you at some point. I've heard, you're a member of Soldier, blah, blah, blah. Which he wasn't a member of Soldier, but he would be covering up. Vincent would be covering it up. Anyway, with this theory, it adds another layer to everything Sephiroth was doing in the first game. I'll do a video going more in depth with this. But with this theory, it adds another layer of what was going on with Sephiroth coaching Cloud. He was kind of being Cloud's personal coach in that first game. All the coaching he was doing for Cloud. This adds another layer to that. What if Sephiroth now knows Cloud was like me? He's like me. Maybe he'll get me. Maybe he'll understand me. Maybe he'll understand what I need to do now. He was created like I was created. Or something like that. That gives more layers to Hojo being like, oh, you're the failed experiment. You're a failure. You're the failure. Now we know what that means on the surface. It's the experimentation that was done to him and Zack after Cloud failed Sephiroth. And that would also answer why Cloud had the strength in that moment with that adrenaline to combat Sephiroth and throw him into the live stream 5 years before the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. My brain's spinning, the brain's going again, y'all. Hey, look, I've got a lot more coming on this kind of thought process, this line of thought. But that'll be it for this video. So if you liked that, dug that, throw a like on the video, post your comments below, let me know what you think about the possibilities of this going forward. Let me know your theories. Keep it to a paragraph though. Don't put any novels in there. Some of y'all like to write some novels, and that's great. I love the creativity. But try and keep it to a paragraph or so, because I'll be sitting there reading, and I'm like, man, I got to edit this next video, I want to read all of your comments, but give me the bite-sized version. Give me the elevator pitch. Give me the elevator pitch in the comments of what you're trying to say. Give me the elevator pitch. So until then, hey, consider being a follower on Twitch and twitch.tv/Ray Kaufman down here, and then Instagram, Twitter, Kaufman20xx. Also become a YouTube member. Great new videos coming all week. Now that I got videos rolling out on the regular every day. 24-hour first come, first serve access to all YouTube members on everything I post. Everything I post. You will get it, except for like reactions or whatever. 24 hours, like theory videos and stuff like that I do, just kind of off the cuff. 24-hour first access to you all and other cool things, and patreon.com/Ray Kaufman, because they're supporting me on there as well. So till then, y'all have a great night. Be safe, be good to each other, keep rocking. Man, the brain is rolling. The brain is rolling again. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.